So what we're looking at here is what is known as a service wall. This is a common wall in this particular setup between the bathroom and the kitchen, and is where much of the plumbing and electrical is housed for both areas. We decided to go back with PEX instead of the original copper. There are several advantages to this. First of all, PEX can expand in very cold weather and is less likely to rupture in freezing temperatures. And secondly, it is generally less expensive.
All right, guys, so just a quick update on where we are. It looks like we got a pretty full crew here working today, so we'll get a chance to walk through and just see what kind of progress has actually been made. I did talk to the plumber earlier. He says he has everything done. He says that the inspectors have approved all but one unit, and that is because that one unit has a tub that is leaking. So what I'm going to do today is just put together a little video about how to save yourself a little bit of time when you're working these types of projects. One of the things you want to keep in mind is you don't want to be in a position where you're having to walk to these properties every day of the week. That kind of defeats the purpose of being an investor. So normally what I try to do is come down once a week, do a walkthrough, and just see what kind of progress has been made. Make sure the ball is always in the other man's court, just so that I'm not holding up the project. The money is there. As long as the money is there, you don't want the money on your end to hold the project up. So if there's something like a leaking tub and I've agreed to supply all the material, and that leaking tub is the bottleneck in the project, then yes, at that point I need to stop what I'm doing, come down, get the measurements that I need, get the tub ordered, get it here, so that the plumber can come on in, install that tub, and get this inspection complete. That way, the carpenters can go ahead and close the walls, and we can get the AC guys in on the back end. So that's pretty much where we are with the project right now. Hey, Juan. Hey, Juan. Oh, which tub is it? Is this tub that's leaking at the bottom? Okay. Tape measure? Yeah, I got one. I have one.
Yeah, that one probably take care to the other apartments.
Okay.
See, they use
Okay. Okay. So we don't have any more tubs
no. I found the one, but
for that one?
put in the first apartment.
Okay. So we're one tub short. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at this. So it's 32, right?
Yeah, from
Yeah, it's 32. 32 exactly. And 21.
probably is not come to for height. Sometimes it needs to make it to.
Sometimes the height is, you make it that way. I got you. Okay. 21. And then this one. Is 59. So I may as well say 60 maybe. It says 59, but we'll go with 60. So 32 by 60. I'll just make a little note. All right, cool. All right. What else? Is that it?
Yeah, no,
Okay. Uh, have they said anything about the AC, the closets here? Had the AC guys been out, or they said anything?
Yeah, that's me ask talk to these guys. In case there is need, let me open a little
Okay.
bit in the closet.
You okay? Okay. So you need them to come and get with you and show you what to do, show you what you need.
Yeah, that's me talk to these guys.
Okay. They haven't been out yet. They have.
Yeah,
You already talked to them.
yeah.
So what did they say?
Is need take it out one
In the ceiling?
Yeah, in the ceiling for this pool one.
The plenum. Okay. Let's look at this. Which apartment? What's up, Sid? You getting this knocked out, man? Oh man, okay. Okay. So just this ceiling? Hey man, how's it going, man? All right, all right. What's up, guys? I didn't even know you guys were here today, man.
Yes, sir. Trying to get some of these units in.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. So they want that open. Okay. Well, when he comes back, I'll talk to him. We'll go over it. Let's see. Okay. Hey, how's it going, man? All right. Okay. No. You keep working, keep working. I'm just looking at how you guys are doing it here. Okay. Okay. So once they get this in, then how are you gonna put some more sheetrock over this down here?
Yeah, this thing,
Put,
everything.
just close close it.
Yeah,
Once they're finished, okay.
yeah, it's no problem.
Okay. All right. Cool. So they need to put a vent in this kitchen right here.
Yeah, this size.
I got you. Okay. And this tub leaks.
There's been found that one.
Oh, this one is gonna go here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know if it leaks or not, huh?
I don't know. Because probably that one is used, but yeah.
When? Okay. All right.
Hello.
Hey, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm here and I'm looking at this. Why don't we go ahead and put the other tub in? That way, if I have to order 2 tubs, I can just go ahead and get them both here.
All right. It doesn't have no stain on it or nothing or whatever. That's why I was trying to explain to one. It ain't got no stain.
No, I'm talking about the tub that we do have. Let's get it installed so I
You
can
talking
make
the
sure.
one that was cracked?
No, I'm talking about the metal tub or whatever it is. What is it? Iron
Yeah.
tub.
Yeah. But that's what I'm telling you. The fiberglass tub, it don't have no stain.
All right. Well,
That's what I was trying to ask him. What I
okay.
was trying to explain to him was it would be,
So. All right. So, are you gonna move the other tub out of the way so he can build the stand?
he built the stand on the other one.
All right, guys. So, I've been away from the property. I don't know, maybe 10 days. I've been working out of town. Got back late last night and just had a chance to walk through briefly and just see what kind of progress has been made primarily with the plumbing. Really couldn't see much else last night, but what I did see was that the plumbing was not done, and it certainly was not as far ahead as I felt the plumbers had led me to believe. And the issue that has come up here is the final tub that was installed actually leaked. So, it's one of those things, anything that can happen to delay your project will happen. I think that was one of Newton's laws or one of those famous thinkers, but that has manifested itself here with this project. And what we're gonna have to do is get some measurements first and get the tubs here so that I can make sure as the investor that I am not the one who's slowing down this project in any way. There's a time value associated with money. And when it comes to trying to grow money and grow wealth, the thing that you need to keep in mind, especially when you're talking about creating cash flow, is you always want to have that money working for you. You always want to have the thing to be done in the other person's court. You always want the ball in the other person's court when it comes to an interchange of money for service like this. I talked a little bit about how, you don't want to let the money get ahead of the work, which unfortunately that happened to some degree in this project. That was a rule that I broke, but I'm gonna tell you why. To me, it makes sense that if you want somebody to come and do a project like this, and it's gonna take a while, a lot of these guys, especially the guys that I hire, are you hear people talk about month to month type paycheck, but these guys are week to week. Okay, I've always been taught that if you're gonna buy the material, then you don't have to pay these guys anything up front. Well, that may be true, but when you're talking about a project where it's 10 units like this, and you're talking about a guy like me who's out of town 10, 14 days at a time, and you're contracting this sort of thing yourself, you're dealing with subcontractors, even though you do have a manager, she's not really a construction person. So what you have to do is, you have to try to put your money to work for you, make your money a partner. Yeah, so my camera died, and I just wanted to go ahead and try to finish out this video real quick. I don't really have time right now to go dump that card and come back to the construction site, so I'll just try to finish this out. So basically what we're trying to do is get Marcus to go ahead and just replace the iron tub that he initially installed. We don't want that. Excuse me, I'm gonna squeeze by you here. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to show. I'm actually trying to get in here, man. All right. So let's see. So yeah. So this metal tub just really doesn't fit the decorum of what we're trying to put together. So we have a jacuzzi style tub that we're going to put in here. So what I'm trying to do is get the plumber to just go ahead, change this one out as well. Since we already had the tub here, why not just change it out, make sure it's not leaking, so that when I order this tub, I'm not, if I have to order two, then I'll order two. That's the point I'm trying to make. So yeah, so I ran across this same scenario at my other job, man. When you doing a project like this, you always want to try to move the ball as far ahead as you can, so you're not holding up the other person. I had this same issue at work just the other day, working with a young lady, and she tries to hand off some work to me that, quite frankly, she could, much more could have been done on her part before handing that off to me, and I just refused to take it, and forced her to move the ball as far ahead as she could, and I'm finding myself having to do the same thing with the plumber. So I think as real estate investors, trying to be successful in this business, one of the things that we need to make sure we are doing on our end is moving the ball as far ahead as we can. So as an old football player, that's just instinctive. But when that's just one of those lessons that football teaches you. A life lesson that can pay off for you in great dividends later on. So all in all, it's actually been a little more progress made these 10 days since I've been off, or out of town, I should say. We actually did make a fair amount of progress. The plumbers are holding us up at this point, but I had a discussion with Marcus today, and I'm hopeful that he will get his act together, quite frankly, and finish out his part so he can get paid. Let's face it, we all like to get paid, and this opportunity that Marcus has in front of him is no different than the opportunity that we all have. When it's time to get paid, the money is there for the taking. But you gotta, people say take action. Yeah, it's one thing to take action, but you playing a whole new ball game. You playing at a whole different level when you're able to map out and decide and execute purposeful action, well-directed, well-timed action. Those are the things that separate the successful guys from the masses.